So actually I thank God for him and for myself. And if it's to advise anyone, if you are planning a wedding or anything, jipangeni kwanza nyinyi wawili. Msingoje ati watu wenye wanawapangia ama kuna mtu amekwambia ndatoka huko nikuje niwashikilie and everything. People will talk, but you sit down, talk what you can, make sure financially mko stable so that if any person does anything, nyinyi mko sawa. Because I remember when we got married that day, the pastor said, in this place, if we have the bridegroom, the bride, and the rings, we don't care about anybody else. We don't care. The wedding must happen. Chakula ikue, isikue. So at that point, I thank God because of the both of us. Because it had to come for the both of us. Lazima tungekaa chini tuelewane, we are having a wedding. No matter what comes, we are having a wedding. We had challenges. The first challenge was system ya music. You know, the people we had, there were people who were communicating directly to us. We did not have that chairman who was going around doing things during our wedding. No, they were communicating to us. So usiku ya Friday, me I could not sleep, he could not sleep. Why? Mtu wa system alikuwa anasema, oh, microphones zimeharibika. The last minute, tujui tutafanya aje. Mtu wa kupika inasemekana kuna kitu imekosekana. So we were getting the heat while preparing for the wedding. But I thank God, God anakuwapatianga grace ya kuhandle things. You know that this is going to happen. When you pray, I know God, you are going to make things happen, no matter what challenge is coming. So tulijitayarisha. During the day, we were worried because the parents were coming from Uganda, the parents. And in the morning, my parents walikuwa wamefika, but his parents bado hawakuwa wamefika. So he was worried actually.
Imagine pastor anaanzisha
sherehe.
Anasema sasa hao watatupata katikati. Wewe umekaa ngumu, mzazi wangu lazima afike. Sasa hizo wanakuambia tuko Thika Road jam. So it was hectic, yes, I'd say. But roho inagonga. Now my best man is tulia, everything is going to be fine. Everybody just says I'm restless. She sits on the other side, she's like, tulia. I was like, no, how can the pastor start preaching and my parents are not yet there? It took them like 20 minutes, like this is when they were coming in. Everything had to stop. The seats had to be made again for them to sit down. That is when now I was now calm. Now the activities are now starting from there. By the time the sherehe ilikuwa inaisha, you have no energy. Hauna energy. Now umepakuliwa chakula hapo, waambia sukule. The only thing I think I ate from that table was the soda I drank, and I took, I don't know, 2 spoons of the meal that was there. Because usalimie huyu, kuja pige picha, sijui the gifts. By the time everything was over, now we were going to where we were going to have our honeymoon. I had to tell the driver, hebu simama kwanza, niende kwa chemist pale, I had to take a painkiller. Ndo nirudi kwa gari. But I would say God is good because everything went smoothly. Even the hiccups that she was talking about after the wedding, it was like there was no hiccup.
Nothing happened.
They say marriage is not a bed of roses. It's true. Because, you know, as a man, you are the head of the house. And you know, when we get into marriage, I wouldn't say we are that young, but we are young. We are in our youths. But we also have our defaults as men. There are certain things that me as a man, I'd want to hold on to. But in marriage, there are certain baggage you have to let go of because you are now not yourself. You are two of you. It's not easy. There are certain things you accommodate, there are certain things you have to let go of. It's not easy, but it's easy because we put God to lead you in each and every activity that you are going to partake as a husband in marriage. Unataka kuvaa nguo, huyu anakuambia usivaa hii nguo. no, I want to put on this cloth. No, don't do that. Put on this cloth. So you find that there's but it's not you. It is the two of you. There's something that you do that you think affects only you. It doesn't affect only you. It affects the both of you. And I want to say that maybe that is the best thing about marriage. Somebody whom you have decided to share your life with makes an improvement on you, even if you don't see it the way you have to see it. That is the best part of marriage that I always have to see.
Myself, you know, we were in college with him. We were doing all sorts of things in college.